Where's the thyroid? Where is the
Thought it was
thyroid?
right.
Is it that one?
Yeah, that one on top. It's really sitting on top of the trachea. I promise that when you have a practicum, I will not remove it and ask you what it is. I will keep it where it's supposed to be. Right? So if it's sitting on top of the trachea, it should be at the trachea. All right. The ribs, of course, were open. And now what is this? The lung, right? Note the lobes of the lungs not exactly the same as ours in shape, but this is the lung. Everybody knows this?
The heart.
Of course. Now, this one, you actually, look, the shape is almost intact. I'm trying to pull this really strong, and it is not tearing. So it's a very, very strong tissue. This one, I'm pulling it, right? I cannot do that here. If I did that here, it's going to get torn and mushy. This one is the what? Oop.
Diaphragm.
Okay, that's the diaphragm, right? Remember, the diaphragm at rest is going to be like a dome like that. Okay, when you inhale, it flattens out, it goes down. Okay, so that's the diaphragm, and it is made up mainly of skeletal muscles. It's connected to the backbone. Okay, what is this thing here? This is the largest of all internal organs. What is this largest of all internal organ? The liver. Yes.
Very nice.
I don't know if you eat it, but you know how mushy it could be, right? Now, if you lift it up like this, can you see this thing here? This one. This.
The green
Yeah, the green thing. Note that the tissue making that up is more similar to the intestine than the liver. So you know that's not part of the liver, right? Okay, what is that?
The gallbladder.
The gallbladder. So the bile that the liver makes is concentrated and stored here to be released to, what is this?
Small intestine.
The small intestine. And what is this?
Large intestine.
Okay, note, they're not positioned the same as ours, right? But they're there, and the sequence is the same. Okay, what is this?
Stomach.
That's the stomach, right? What is this thing here? It's only on the left side.
Oh, the kidney.
Nope.
No?
Look, only one.
Only one?
This is not a pair. Just found here on this side,
Spleen.
The spleen. Okay, listen, the spleen they thought was just like an extra storage for blood kind of thing. It turns out it's actually contributing to the immune response. So anybody who loses a spleen early in life is missing some components of their immune response, right? Okay, and then here we go. This is the one I'm not sure it's okay. If you lift up the stomach and then remove some of this membrane here, what am I looking for? Okay, there it is. Actually, it is. It's not easy to see, but there. Okay, can you see? You're shading the light, but there is. Okay, there. And it's filled with water. This one, this structure there. I don't know if you could see it because of the fluid.
Okay.
That one. If you look at it closely, it is tiny tubes that are coiled. All right? Tiny tubes right here. Right here. It's not intestine. You know, the material is it's like microtubes, right? You can see it with your eyes, though. That's the pancreas. Okay? Right there, underneath. It is wet right now. It's not easy to see. You have to dry it with a paper towel if you want to see. And then we lift it up. And what is that one? This thing, see? What is that? And then lift up the other side. Okay, it's a lot of blood.
Ew.
It's here too. See that one? And here's the other one. It's covered by a membrane, but if you remove the membrane, it's clear. But it's clear, right? It's a pair. That is the kidney. There's a kidney. That's why when you have a kidney pain, you complain at the back because look, it's attached to the back, right? It's definitely dorsal relative to the other internal organs. You have a boy or a girl.
Girl.
There it is, right? Here. A pair of ovaries. And then weird kind of uterus. A whole lot. Okay, and then what is this thing here? This one. Okay, the other one is gallbladder. And the other one is urinary bladder, right? I don't know if you could trace it, but there should be a tube connecting the kidney to the bladder.
Which one was gallbladder?
This one.
There.
Right. If you lift it up, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
Why is
Right.
it that color? Is it just because?
The bile.
So it's inside.
It's inside, yeah. If you were cleaning a pig and burst the gallbladder and you're trying to prepare meat, it will be bitter, right? I mean, the bile is as bitter as can be. So that means you just spoiled the taste of it for everybody. Yeah, that's it.
Are we gonna have to trace the ureter and the urethra?
Yeah, the ureter, you will have to remove some of these membranes, right?
Okay.
But it has to be a tube that connects the kidney to this bladder.
Are you
Don't
gonna
worry about
ask
the
us-
urethra. I'm not going to ask the urethra. But if I wanted to ask the ureter, I will have to expose that. I will have to remove the membrane here and then show. And you have to see that it is connected to both this and this. Is that clear? You know what you did not see?
Okay, we cut the rib.
Yeah, by the way, the umbilical cord you cut up,
It
right?
was under here.
Yeah.
It's here. Right there is the
Yeah,
tube.
there is the tube. There is one tube. Guys, did anybody?
Yeah.
We did not see the esophagus.
Oh, look, there
But
it
if
is.
you wanted to see the esophagus,
Umbilical cord.
actually, did you clean up yours?
Was it what was that?
If you wanted to see the esophagus, you know what? You will have. Okay, yeah, exactly. You will have to lift this up and then look for it underneath.
And then
Right?
the trachea?
Yeah, because the esophagus is the tube underneath the trachea. So it depends on how it is prepared, right? If I'm gonna need to ask you esophagus, you know, I'll have to lift that up and say, what is this, right? Okay, and of course it goes all the way through the back of here through the diaphragm, and then through the liver, and then into the stomach.
Sir, is this like a tube?
The
as well?
thymus.
This one?
The thymus. Yeah, this is the thymus, and that is the thyroid. This is the thyroid, and this is the
what
thymus.
is this? It's just
You know what? I
tissue
think
to
that's still
cover
part
it?
of your the thymus of the pig. Remember, the pig's thymus is covering. It's on both sides like this. The thyroid, on the other hand, is in the middle.
Okay, so here we just split
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so basically, those are the organs that you are expected to know. Okay, but since it's not easy to find a testis, you know what I could do though? I would just say it's supposed to be here. This is a boy or whatever. Anyway, it's easiest to identify the ovary because it's
So
right there.
this is